জিনিসগুলোর মাসেলের নামগুলো জানো, and you people know the movements very well. So now I will show a video, and in relation with that particular video, how the scapular dyskinesia or the dyskinetic motion of the scapula is to happen, and that ultimately will lead the supraspinatus tendinitis and subacromial bursitis. We'll see now. Now in this video you can see the posterior aspect. In this video you can see the posterior aspect of the thoracic cavity, from where we can see the scapula over here, and you can see the humerus. It is in a 90 degrees of the abduction position. And from the last class we was knowing here the main major group of muscles which helps to adapt the scapula, that's the rhomboideus minor, and we are having just below of that we are having the rhomboideus major. So the important thing to remember from here, rhomboideus minor, which is present superiorly, and followed by the rhomboideus major over here. And these two muscle are the কি করে প্রোটেক্টর না রিট্রাক্টর? ক্লাস রহমাটাস মেজর এন্ড মাইনর কি কাজ করে? প্রোট্রাকশন করে না রিট্রাকশন করে?
Retraction.
Very good. Retraction the scapula. Now slowly I'll just move this video and see what is exactly happening. Exactly happening is the humeral abduction. In a very simple way, this is what is happening as a humeral abduction. And whenever you are having this humeral abduction, this rhomboideus group of muscle, bhalo kore abar dekho, see rhomboideus group of muscle need to leave. I mean, again I'll go to the back portion and I'll just play this video. 1 second. Okay, see this rhomboideus group of muscles, they are leaving. That means just because of the deltoid middle fiber, it will contract over here with the help of the supraspinatus, the head of the humerus, and the whole hand, it will go for the abduction. But at the same time, what the rhomboideus are doing? The rhomboideus, they are leaving the scapula. That is what is the agonist and the antagonistic motion. What's happening over here? The rhomboideus now it is in a elasted position. The rhomboideus now it is in a stressed position to relieve the scapula, so that the scapula will go for a protraction motion. This is the normal. This is the normal. So once more to see from here, you can see how the rhomboideus is present over here, and whenever you will do the abduction motion, the rhomboideus will be relaxed from here, and there will be a contraction of the other group of muscles in the serratus, and that's how the abduction by the contraction of the deltoid middle fiber with the help of the supraspinatus, that is how the abduction it is happening from the glenohumeral joint. Now if we'll go further, now see again, this is the humeral abduction motion. Again, this is the humeral abduction motion. In this region, some muscle will contract. Now so the scapula will go for a protraction. Which muscle helps to go for a protraction of the scapula? কে বলতে পারবে? Which muscle will help
Serratus anterior.
to go for a protraction of the scapula? Serratus anterior. Very good. In a single word, it's the serratus anterior. Now ভালো করে দেখো, again I focus over here. Now try to focus of the head of the humerus. One second. Now try to focus of the head of the humerus in this region. সবাই দেখতে পাচ্ছ? I think it's visible for all. See, here is the acromion process where I kept the mouse cursor. See, that is the acromion process, and now I keep the mouse cursor toward the lateral end of the clavicle. This is the lateral end of the clavicle. And this is the space. This is what's called as a subacromial space. This space is called as a subacromial space. And your hand, it is in a 0 degrees of adduction position. 0 degrees of adduction position. And from this position, you need to abduct. You need to abduct the arm. See how the abduction is happening. Now see, now I stopped. কি হলো বুঝতে পারলে? Did you people understood? See this space, seize this space and tell me what is happening to this particular area. Anyone? If I go back little more back.
Reduce হচ্ছে.
Very good. The space is getting reduced. The space is getting reduced. ভালো করে see whenever you are doing the overhead activity that is beyond the 90 degrees, because these words is having the meaning, that time I'll tell you the injury pattern, you will understand what is the meaning. See this, when you keep the arm, আমি যদি আরেকটু পেছনে দিকে যাই, see this, একদম এটা এখন কত ডিগ্রিতে আছে? এটা এখন কত ডিগ্রিতে আছে আর্মটা? 90 ডিগ্রি। এবার দেখো আমি এগোচ্ছি এখন কত ডিগ্রিতে আছে? এবার কত ডিগ্রিতে আছে? 110। ভেরি গুড। এবার আমাকে একটা জিনিস বলো, এই 90 ডিগ্রি, দাঁড়াও see this is the 90 degree, this is the 90 degree, and this is the 110 degree. Tell me what is the difference now between the 90 degree and 110 degree? This is the 90 degree. I am difference in respect to the subacromial space. Difference in respect to the subacromial space. So this is the 90 degree. See, just check the subacromial space, and again I keep the arm in 110 degree, and it's beyond of that. Now tell me, what is the difference between the 90 degree and 110 degree? কি পার্থক্যটা বুঝতে পারলে?
স্ক্যাপুলার
না, শুধু সাবঅ্যাক্রোমিয়াল স্পেসে, শুধু একটা জায়গাতে ফোকাস করো। শুধু সাবঅ্যাক্রোমিয়াল স্পেসে কি চেঞ্জ হলো? আবার স্পেসটা কি একটু বেড়ে গেল মনে হলো?
স্পেসটা রিডিউস ছিল, যেটা আবার বেড়ে গেল এর উপরে।
তার মানে ভেরি গুড পয়েন্ট, তার মানে স্পেসটা রিডিউসড কোন জায়গাতে?
90 থেকে 90 এর ওখানে।
মানে তুমি যেটা বলছো, আমি আবার দেখো আমি 90 তে নিয়ে যাচ্ছি, I just kept 90, 95. Now I'll go beyond. See, this is the 110, and the time your hand is going 110 and beyond, see again there is increase in the space. But see, it is 110. See, this is the 110 degrees. So whenever you will keep the hand from 90 to 110 degree, the important anatomical word you need to remember, the subacromial space is very minimal. That's what I'm trying to make you understand. What I'm trying to make you understand, that's the from 90 degree to 110 degree, the subacromial space is very minimal. কিন্তু তুমি যদি প্রথম দিকে যেটা দেখেছিলে, মানে 0 ডিগ্রি থেকে দেখো কতটা বড় জায়গা, see 30 ডিগ্রি, 30 ডিগ্রি, 40, 90 যাচ্ছে, যেই 90 পেরোচ্ছে অমনি 90 to 110 কিন্তু স্পেসটা ইটস ভেরি মিনিমাল। Now when the 110 it will over, again the space is getting increased. Done. So this is the another part. Now in this portion from the superior portion of the spine of scapula, as per the anatomy, and also I told on the last class, there was a muscle and one more structure which is to be below the acromion process and used to attached over this tubercle. Which structure it was? এই জায়গাটাতে যেখানে মাউস কার্সারটা রেখেছি, এই জায়গাটাতে কোন স্ট্রাকচার? and
supraspinatus
tendon, তাই তো? So supraspinatus tendon and the subacromial bursa. So where exactly I kept the mouse cursor now, that is the region where the supraspinatus tendon and the subacromial bursa is present. Now done. So this is the anatomical structure consideration for the shoulder girdle. Now Again, I will go back. Again, I will go back. Consider you are a tennis player. Consider you are a tennis player and you are, try to understand everyone very properly, you are a tennis player and you are playing that particular tennis for a period of time, for a years back, and again you are not a tennis player and suddenly you start playing. What is the difference between these two? The difference between these two is one person, the first person, they are trained, their muscle is trained to do or to perform that particular match. Then what is for the second person? Just for the second person, suddenly today you thought that you will go to Olympic and without any practice, today will be a badminton player. It's not possible, and today only will be like any of the PV Sindhu or anything. It's not possible. So what will happen? You will go and start playing for a long duration suddenly for a half an hour and 1 hour. What type of patient we used to get that time? We used to see, and patient used to complain. They used to come and they used to complain like, sir, I am having tremendous pain in this region where exactly I kept the mouse cursor. When we used to assess the patient, we used to see the pain, it is to be in two region, মানে পেনটা কোন জায়গাতে রয়েছে? দুটো জায়গাতে। একটা হচ্ছে initiation of the motion from 0 to 10 degree, মানে এই জায়গাটাতে হয়ে now I kept the mouse cursor now, that's the initiation of motion, that is within 0 to 10 degree. And again the pain is in this, where at the 90 degrees of abduction. Any one of you can describe what is the reason why the patient will mostly, the pain will fail, the pain will fail by the patient mostly within the 0 to 10 or 90 to 110? Why?
The first 15 degree of the abduction is done by the supraspinatus muscle. So whenever
Very
the
good,
muscle
there is
gets
no other way. Very good, very good. The first initiation of the scapulohumeral rhythm, it initiates by the supraspinatus tendon, number one. That means the muscle, the abduction motion, whenever there is an initiation of the abduction motion, the contraction by the supraspinatus, it initiates the abduction. But after that, আমি যদি আরেকবার তোমাদের স্লো মোশনে এই জিনিসটা দেখাই, if I show you in the slow motion, see this initiation, it's done by the supraspinatus, but the rest means this is the initiation. Now if I go slowly, this is done by the deltoid middle fiber, Now from the 90 to 110, again it is a combination of the supraspinatus with other muscles. And patient used to come and tell, sir, I am having a tremendous pain on this particular region. Now is the important thing for all of us to understand. The important thing is, why suddenly for a player will have a impingement either the subacromial or the supraspinatus? What is the reason? Suddenly they might not have, but why they will have a supraspinatus tendinitis? Because then each and everyone would have supraspinatus tendinitis. That is the reason you need to understand where the role of the scapular stabilizer muscles. Here comes the role of the scapular stabilizer muscles. Who are the scapular stabilizers? That is the rhomboidus. Here come the main muscle, that is the rhomboidus. What is to happen? Those who are not trained to strain the rhomboidus muscle, those who not train their rhomboidus muscle and directly went for a match or a game, for them the time, দেখো ভালো করে দেখো, the time you are doing the abduction, the scapula also is rotating. But how much the scapula will rotate, that is totally depends upon the rhomboidus muscle who is present over here. But if you don't strain the rhomboidus, and if your rhomboidus is weak and suddenly will start playing anything, the rhomboidus cannot stable the scapula. The rhomboidus cannot stable the scapula. মানে rhomboidusটা কিন্তু scapula কে stable করতে পারবে না. Now what will happen? Now see this. Now see this. 1 second. I'll go. Now see. If the rhomboidus from this region cannot stable the scapula, what will happen? The scapula will rotate more. That means the retractors, if they cannot stable the scapula, protractors will pull the scapula more. Normally, we know a bone or a movement is stable whenever there is a agonist and antagonistic 50-50 contraction. But if your rhomboids are weak, what will happen? Serratus anterior to thik ache. There is no problem about the serratus anterior. But if the rhomboids are weak, serratus anterior pull the scapula more. And if serratus will pull the scapula here more, what will happen? This is the area where the acromion process, it will rotate more. মানে acromion processটা কিন্তু আরো বেশি rotate হয়ে যাবে. There will be more rotation of the acromion process. And if the acromion process, মানে এই জিনিসটা যদি again, if the acromion process will rotate more at 90 degree, then this minimal space which was there from 110 to rest of the 130 to 180 degree, that also will reduce. What will be the resultant effect? The